Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here with another speed build. Today we are making a family barn, which might be quite farmly, I might say. But anyways, we're building a barn and it starts off really big. And I actually ended up thinking I would reduce the size because I wanted it to be more of a quaint kind of country family home. And it's quite different to my normal builds. I do a lot of contemporary and modern builds in The Sims because that's my kind of house. That's the kind of house I would love to live in one day, a contemporary home. But I still do appreciate quaint homes, so I thought I would do one that's more country inspired, that might be a little bit more old fashioned. But the other thing I like about this house is it has a real family feel about it. It's a little bit cluttered and it's a little bit mismatched and not perfect at all in furnishing or anything like that. But I thought it was a little bit of fun. So anyways, this is pretty much the barn structure, and the idea is that it is a barn that has been converted into a family home. So it's pretty cute. I would love to maybe renovate it and modernize it in another speed build. That could be really fun. But for this quaint build, we're just going with, normal barnish windows, the most country kind of looking windows that I could find that suited the barn. Because in The Sims 4, we don't really have many barn doors or anything like that yet. In The Sims 3, we got that mostly with The Sims 3 Pets, which was really good. So I don't know, I'm sure there will be a Sims 4 Pets at some stage, of course. But anyways, trying to figure out the orientation of the house, I think it's now that we make it a little bit smaller and we make the wings of it quite small as well, so they're just little walkways, as opposed to maybe they could be a garage if you wanted to extend it, because it is on the gallery to download if you would like to. But yeah, of course, it's a red color because we wanted to go with that typical classic barn look. And you know what? It doesn't really fit into the world of Willow Creek at all. It doesn't really look like a farm world. But we're doing the best we can with what we have in the game. And it's still fun. It's still creative. But basically, this house is fit for a family of 4. So it's got a double bed and then 2 single beds upstairs in the upper barn area, which is kind of like a mezzanine bedroom for the kids to sleep in, and they've got all their toys up there, which is pretty cool, I thought. I mean, this would have been a pretty cool place to live while growing up, if I don't say so myself. But putting in the door here and some of the windows, I would have liked to have a double door, but it would have been off-center in the house, so we went with a single door. And luckily there's some windows with shutters on them, which I think suits it quite well. But of course, we have a red and white theme with a bit of dark timber on there as well, which kind of connects it to the interior that we're getting to. We're almost getting to. It's got a nice backyard, and my mum actually walked in whilst I was building this, and she's like, "Oh, you should give them a pool." So I gave them a pool as well, and just for the family. And it's actually a really little pool. I really love it when you go to someone's house and they have a pool that's really small. I don't know what it is, but I find it really, really cute. And I just like little dip pools. I think they're nice. It's all you need if it's really hot, just a quick dip. So I'm a huge fan of small pools. Some of my friends have been getting blow up pools recently, which are pretty cool as well. You can buy them from Kmart and they're just like this massive blow up pool. It's like a baby paddling pool, but huge, so it's an adult one. Do any of you guys have those? Are they any good? Because I would like to know. Also, I figured the Sims that would live here would be into gardening, so there's plenty of planter boxes around. There's a few pots down the side of the house, and of course we had to put in some sunflowers because they're very cute. The front of the barn has just a white strip that doesn't go quite to the end, because when I was looking at reference images of barns, a lot of them had this white strip on them that didn't go all the way to the end. So that's why that's there. I thought that was quite nice. And I started putting in these round hedges and I was like, ugh, nah, it doesn't. It looks like it's too manicured if we do that. So go with rougher hedges around the side of the house. And that's pretty much the landscaping done. I think it looks pretty cute. And it has a tin roof, of course, which is a bit of fun. Putting in the flooring now, it's going to be darker for a little while because we Have to put in the lights. Oh no, I got onto the lights pretty quickly. Usually I build in the dark for a while, quite a while. And yeah, it takes me a little while to get to where I need to get to. But anyways, trying to figure out the wallpaper. I was really tempted to use some of the checkered wallpaper. Not checkered. What do you call it? I've forgotten the word. Like checkered, but not checkered. It's gone. That's going to annoy me this whole time now. Oh, well. And some of you guys will be yelling at the screen. Oh, well. But anyway, I was going to go with like checkered wallpaper because it's kind of farmy. But in the end, I go with, in the family room, this kind of half timber paneled, and then the rest of it's wallpaper, just in a nice cream color, because I didn't want to take away from the furnishings or anything. But we do go with an exposed brick wall in the kitchen just to make it look a bit more farmhouse, I think. And then the kitchen here is interesting. I wanted it to be relatively small, so we do decrease the size in a second. And then the dining area, I liked the idea of the dining table being pushed up against a wall. I don't know, it just seems a little bit more casual that way. So that's why I did that. And I also really liked the idea of having a pee-pee hole through the kitchen. Gosh, that sounds rude, pee-pee hole. But anyway, so if you were doing the dishes or whatever, you could like peer through to the dining area. I wish they had like a little window without any glass in it, because that would look kind of realistic, I thought. Kitchen has an old school stove, old country-like, and then kind of an old school fridge. Although if you think about it, it's pretty high tech having timber and glass. Pretty rad if you ask me. And then lots of pots and pans in the brass color hanging. I love brass pots and pans. If any of you guys have brass pots and pans at home, I am so jealous because they're so nice. I don't know what it is, but if you go into someone's house who has brass ones, you're like, you must be a really good cook. I don't know, I just assume it. But anyway, here's the red bricks. They kind of go with the red on the exterior of the house. And I don't know, we end up cluttering up the kitchen as we go along. We add a few more things. Curtains in the downstairs area as well, in the lounge room. And we go with a nice plush couch, actually. Traditional one, but a plush one in the lounge room, which I think is pretty nice. And then a chair that they might have had in the family for a while, like an armchair that doesn't really go with the full-on couch, but you still need one, and it still looks homely. Sizing up the TV there using the brackets on the keyboard. That is an increased cheat in The Sims 4. And yeah, I think it works all right. And then, of course, putting in some wall lights there. I think the wall lights make it look a little bit more old-fashioned, which is the look I wanted to go for. I want it to look like it's been existing for a while, that the barn was converted into a house quite a while ago. And you know, maybe a few generations have gone through it. So nothing really goes together, but it still has that homely feel about it. At least in my mind, I think it does. Also, this looks like a farmer picture, or a picture that... What's that really famous painting? They show it in Desperate Housewives as well, with the farmer and the lady. It kind of reminds me of that picture, so I put it there. Lots of chickens around the place. We put a chicken and eggs in the lounge room as well to give that more farmy feel about it. And then this is the master bedroom. Nice bed there. Nice double bed with some blues in it. I love these side tables. They're my absolute favorite, but I thought I should challenge myself and change them up a bit. So we go just with matching, which shouldn't be challenging, but if you know me well, I love everything mismatched. So matching them is a challenge for me. If you get my drift. But anyways, putting in their wardrobe as well so they can get dressed easily. It's so annoying in gameplay if you forget to put a dresser in and you can't dress your Sims anywhere, so made sure there's one of those. Hat rack 2 was just put in the hallway then pretty quickly. And then the bathrooms here have nice bright blue tiles. I feel like they would have been renovated maybe 10 years ago, so they've got some brighter, more newer blue tiles in there, but still it's not a modern bathroom as such for nowadays. And then putting in a nice big generous mirror there, lots of things across the bench, remembering this is a family home, so there's going to be a lot of stuff in the main bathroom. Main bathrooms are always going to be a little bit messy, or at least in my family home, it has always been like that for me and my sister. Two girls, makeup, hair stuff, we've constantly got everything everywhere in the bathroom. That's pretty much how we grew up. And then a desk here in the mezzanine kids' bedroom. So maybe a girl and a boy, I was thinking, and then it's got a nice desk there for them to do their homework at. I like how there's a second shelf on the desk so you can put things up there. I love it when the Sims team pay extra attention to those little things on objects. It really makes such a big difference in the game. And then we've got pretty much the fun area of the kids' room. This is all for fun, lots of toys, another dresser, and we are about to put in one of the massive dollhouses. I haven't used a massive dollhouse yet in The Sims 4 because I never have enough room, but I was like, nope, it's gonna happen. So we got it in there, and I think it looks kind of cool. There's also a craft table going in next to the desk as well, so they can do homework whilst doing crafts with each other. I thought that was pretty cute. These pictures on the wall, I think, you could have an artist living there and you can put their paintings on the wall. Maybe that could be a nice idea. But anyway, here are the screenshots. Basically, there's the exterior, the mini pool out the back, the lounge room watching romance there, and I think in the bedroom someone's sleeping. My sim got a little bit tired. And there's Nicholas Flamel from my Sims 4 LP. The bathrooms. There's the shared bathroom and the kids' mezzanine level upstairs. And these are all jumbled up, these images. Oh, well, you get to see them all at once. But thanks, guys, so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll speak to you soon.